Don't you worry, don't you cry. I can promise it gets better in time. Keep your head up, keep your shine. Hold my hand up, it gets better in time.
Good morning, beautiful people. Hi, I'm Ree. Welcome back to the vlog. If you are new, babe, hit the subscribe button because you're gonna want to stay. If you're returning, hey besties, it's so good to see you guys again. It's Monday. It's a new week, brand new week. I'm just feeling real encouraged today, okay? I don't know what it is. I haven't even had my coffee yet, but today I just can tell that this week is gonna be a great week. I just got to my classroom, clearly, and it's time to have some coffee. Let's bring the camera down. So it is time to have my coffee. Today is such a good day. How are you? How was your weekend? Are we blessed and highly favored? Because I know that I am. So what's been new? Tell your girl. Let me know in the comments how we're feeling. How is God showing up for you? How are you thriving this week? Okay. Did you have a relaxing weekend? I want to know. So I just got to my classroom and I got here on time today. Everything is just like working out for me today. I woke up this morning, I got a workout in, like an hour workout in with my girl with Joe. I ate breakfast, which was super nice. I was actually hungry after I worked out today, which was nice too. I didn't have to force it. What else? There was barely any traffic. I left the house on time. Like, I just feel really great. The only thing though is I put this perfume on today and it's making me gag. I don't like it. I don't like the scent of it, and I just keep smelling it, of course. So that's the only thing, but I'm feeling all right. I'm a little bit warm, so let's open this. Life update. I secured a job. Now comes the hard part, which is finding an apartment. And the apartment search is fully commencing at this time, because I can't technically move in until like the third week of June, and it's still a little bit early, but I need to look now, put my name in. I personally just feel like it's not real until I have everything set up. I literally have 12 virtual or live remote tours for apartments this week. I'm doing 3 a day. I need to find a place, okay? So if y'all could just lift up a prayer for me that I find a place that also fits my needs and my vibe, because don't get me wrong, my apartment that I have right now, she's perfect for me. Like, she's small and it's just one person, so like I shouldn't really complain. But there's just certain things about the apartment that I wish I didn't have. A major thing is I wish I had more space. I still am looking for a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, but I need more space. 400 square feet is not the move, okay? I also just want like newly renovated. I want to have a dishwasher, a balcony. I just want that because I spend a lot of time at home too. Well, when I can, but specifically like the summer's coming up, I spend a lot of time in the house. I would like to be able to enjoy and just have space. If I want to go in my room, go in my room. If I want to go in my living room that actually can fit like living room furniture, that would be great. Oh, this coffee's so good. Also, it's in a mason jar today. It's a perfect little size too. I got it from Surreal Creamery. I got like ice cream. They make like custom ice creams or something like that. I got it on DoorDash like a couple of months ago, and I just kept the little jar. And now I think it's perfect because this is a latte, so it's not even a full cup of coffee, which is perfect. Also, we broke some nails, okay? Look at that. We go get our nails done tomorrow anyway, so that's fine. So don't really grab me up for this. I don't usually walk around like this. It's not usually my thing, but this is the best that I could do. Mariah couldn't get me in this past weekend, so we have a scheduled appointment tomorrow. Thank you, Jesus. Tomorrow's the only day I think that I don't have to do virtual or live remote tours after work, which is good. Anyway, I don't really have much else for you at this time. I'm not gonna force it. I just wanted to jump on and say hey, because I missed my babes. I missed you guys. Just wanted to pick up the phone and call you guys and say hey girl. But yeah, so I'm gonna get into my morning. I'm gonna do a quick devotional and then look over the lesson that I'm supposed to teach today, and then you'll see me throughout this day for sure. All right, so we're up here for lunch, right?
Yeah.
Tell them what happened.
So we was talking or whatever, and Miss Darcy saw another mouse.
We have 2. They
Yeah,
were
we
both
have
up
2.
here. So tell them we named them. I let him name the other one. So what's his name?
Antonio.
And what do we call him for short?
Tony.
Tony. So we've got Bella and Tony.
And by the end of the year, they're gonna have kids, so it's gonna be more dumb.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
They're gonna have a whole family.
We don't condone those things.
No, we don't condone those things. I don't like mouses. I'm dipping if I see them. Miss, I didn't even see it.
Mouses.
Miss, I only saw one of them. Imagine how where they be at nighttime. They probably be like.
That's why we're not in here though. Like at night,
Bro,
so that they can have their time. You know?
Yeah. They probably have their friends over and everything, having them throwing.
It's like have you ever heard of the play Cats? Cats.
I didn't hear that one.
There's like a Broadway show called Cats, and it's like all the cats come out in the alley at night and they put on this whole show.
Oh no, that's probably really how they be loving it.
Just having the best
all
time.
the food in there and everything.
Yeah, cause tell them how your class is like nasty for breakfast.
They literally throw away, like they'll eat their lunch in the morning, and they'll just let it on the floor.
Like throw breakfast on the floor, put milk in the desk, and let milk sit there for like
literally.
3 days.
And they'll let like it rot, and it'll start being chunky and stuff. It's so
Yeah, and then they're like, "Miss, my desk stinks." Well,
that's
duh.
fine.
Duh.
Then you have to clean it all up.
I know.
But sometimes I help.
Yeah, he does. He does his work. He's one of my top tier students. Yeah, for sure. Hey babes, so we're back home. Obviously, clearly, we're in my bedroom, but it is a little bit later. I've been home for about 2-ish hours. I'm actually getting ready to get up and do my little 20-minute task, you know, try to like get as much cleaning as I possibly can get done in 20 minutes so I don't overwhelm myself, because y'all know that's kind of been a struggle for me, okay? Waiting till do my Saturday and Sunday resets, it just is, you know, it's too much. There could be jobs that I could be doing during the week, so I'm really challenging myself to do that. So as I'm preparing to go ahead and clean this house because it needs to get a little bit clean, I wanted to go ahead and give a quick shout out to the sponsor of this portion of today's video, which is COSTWAY. You guys know that I've worked with COSTWAY. They gifted me with my super gorgeous pre-lit frosted tip Christmas tree, and you guys know I was obsessed. And today as I'm cleaning, I'm gonna be using this first of all, pause. Before I even get into it, just look at it, okay? They sent me over, I feel like I'm gonna say it wrong, but it is their lightweight, handheld, cordless, battery-powered vacuum cleaner. Okay, it's a mouthful, but it's so good. I've been using it for like the last 6 days when I got it. I've taken it everywhere, which I'll show you in a little bit. This is how you know you're like adulting, when cleaning products make you excited. This vacuum cleaner is literally a dream. Of course it's portable. For as small as it is, it has a really powerful suction with not a lot of noise attached to it, because let's be real, you guys already know, sometimes it can be a little bit loud. It's fast charging and it has super long runtime. Some other key features that this vacuum has is that it's super easy to assemble. Not it turning on. Okay. So some other key features that this vacuum cleaner has is that it's really easy to assemble. You literally just turn it and like the head pops off. The headpiece pops off, and it has a washable filter and dustbin on the inside. Once you're done vacuuming, you literally just twist the inside, take out the little filter. It's a little bit dusty because I just used it earlier today, but she is quality. It's just as simple as that. And then you just pop the filter back in, and then when you're ready to go again, pop the headpiece back on and click, and there you go. It is locked. This tiny little vacuum, it's so cute and small, but it's so effective. It helps you get the job done more efficiently. If I don't want to sweep my floor with a broom, all I have to do is just go down, pick the stuff up. I can extend it with my arm. It's perfect. It's perfect for tiny messes, for big messes, whether it's in your house, at your job, or even in your car, because I use it for all three. For this aspect of this vacuum cleaner is what actually drew me to it, because realistically, who wants to be tethered to a power outlet? Like, not me. The cordless feature allows me to get into the tiniest of spaces, even with the little narrow tip at the top. Like, it helps me get into all of the crevices. It's been such a positive addition to my cleaning routine. I even use it in my classroom. You know, I'm a teacher and I teach middle schoolers, and sometimes they get a little bit messy. So if there's something on the floor, if the kids, you know, crunch chips or something on the floor, or if they have some ripped up paper, I can literally just go behind them really quickly, use this, and my students actually like to use it too. So it gives them a nice little opportunity to go ahead and just use the vacuum cleaner and clean my classroom. So if you're a teacher, stop turning on. So if you're a teacher, you're definitely gonna wanna get one of these and allow your students to help you clean up the classroom, because it's been such a positive addition to mine. And I also like to use it in my car on the floor, because I can't always get to the car wash every week like I want to. I should do better, but like, you know, I'm trying to get there. But this actually saves me a trip, because I can wipe down everything else, but the vacuum, it's super gentle on the floors, super gentle on the seating, and it gets the job done very, very quickly without me having to go and pay for a car wash. So yeah, I love this product. Again, I wanna give a huge shout out to COSTWAY for partnering with me on this portion of today's video. Before I let you guys go though, I am having a giveaway, an actual giveaway that I'm announcing on my channel. All giveaways on my channel will be verbally mentioned through me, never through comments, because people like to spam, okay? People like to spam and scam. We don't like that. If you guys are interested in entering the giveaway, COSTWAY will be gifting you one of these super cute but very effective vacuum cleaners. All of the information will be down below in the description box, so go ahead, check there now, read all the guidelines, do what you gotta do, and the giveaway winner will be announced on my community tab, so definitely be on the lookout for that announcement. Good morning, it's Tuesday. Yesterday was such a day. My students are on their way up. I don't know why I waited this long, but I had to like make my rounds. I had to leave work a little bit early because we're getting our nails done today because we are done looking broke, busted, and disgusted. Okay? Yesterday was such a hard day for me because I toured an apartment that I absolutely loved, and it was like $3,000 a month. So I'm devastated because I really wanted it, but I'm not paying that. Like, I'm just like, how, Sway? How? So I booked a couple of other ones. So I have some meetings today, tomorrow. My kids just barge in. Good morning. How are you?
I hate my hair.
You don't hate your hair. I'm here. You brought me some Cheez-Its?
Sure.
Come here. How you feeling? Say hi to the vlog. How you doing today? Good? Why are you out of breath?
Them stairs.
But the stairs never get harder.
Like
I mean, like, they're like the same. Push that back for me so I
like,
can see.
it feels like there's more stairs every day.
Never. You're getting your steps in though. Before gym.
Jim.
She's on her health and fitness journey. Just kidding. Anyway, how's mom doing?
I'm good.
And how's my baby?
Oh God. Horrible.
Don't say horrible. Don't talk about her
She
like that.
is bad.
Don't talk about her like that.
She's bad.
Don't do that, okay? Be nice.
She's not the best.
She is.
Oh my God. That was as nice as I could put it.
Are you being a hater?
Yes.
Don't be a hater. Hi. Want to have the vlog?
Hey, vlog.
How are you? Are you gonna be good today? I don't get a hug or anything.
Oh,
Let's be rude. What you drinking?
no. I don't know.
Naranja, orange juice. Woo! Miss Daughtry is Spanish. Miss Daughtry is Spanish. Okay, relax. Nope.
Not doing it too freaking much.
Hi.
Yeah, BJ.
Come here. Come here. I want you to show the
Bro,
show
don't
the
say
vlog.
that.
Come here. Come here. Will you do it just one time for the vlog? One time for the one time? He has the funniest little laugh. Please listen. Will you laugh for me really quick? Please.
If you love me,
Please.
if you love me, that's
If you love me, you'll do it. Please. Just one time. One time for the one time. I appreciate you. He's not coming to school tomorrow because he hates me. Do you hate Miss Daughtry?
Yes.
You heard it here. You heard it here. Get away. No, get away. He said he hates me.
I don't.
Hi. Hi, Naya.
I don't.
Anybody else want to say hi to the vlog? Say hi. I do have written consent from all of their parents, so please do not think I'm exploiting my students. I would never, ever do that to them. They just all wanted to say hi. So hi. No! Okay.
You got show my
Well, tell them what you said to me before when I told you to stop talking. What'd you say? No, what'd you say?
we
Well, I know you love me, but what'd you say? What were those
I
words?
said, oh my God.
Nuh-uh, that's not what you said. You told me to mind
Bro said that.
mind my business. Well, you are my business.
Bro said
Uh-oh. All right, we're out. They're gonna learn. Are you guys gonna learn?
No!
Why?
Because we don't like men.
that. We don't like learning.
Because they don't like learn. They
I
don't.
like math, but I don't like learning. I do.
I like learning. I just don't like men.
I like the teacher, but not the work.
Y'all like the teachers?
Y'all pray
I
for my
agree.
babies. Y'all pray for my babies. All right. big late for work today? Absolutely. I have been up since 5 o'clock this morning, and I was basically answering some emails, scheduling a bunch of virtual tours for apartments. I got up, I made some breakfast where like I heated up my oatmeal, and then I got back in my bed and was just like lounging around as if I don't have to be to work at 8 o'clock. It's 7:46. We've literally got 12 minutes to get this face done. I'm just laying these edges really quick. They're not too bad this morning, but you know, we like slick. So we're gonna fast forward a day because I didn't vlog at all yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday, and I'm excited because we have faith chats. This morning I got up, I did my Bible study. I wanted to like read over just the text, you know, so that it's fresh in my mind. I can just like really meditate on it today. I actually don't know where I was going with that statement, but it's Thursday, so we're almost to the end of the week. I'm going home this weekend to see my family, and I'm singing with my church praise team, which I'm so excited about because I love it there. I don't know if I ever talked to you guys after I got my nails done, but I'll show you them when I'm done. They're super, super cute, very basic. I don't know if you can see them. I'll show you like a little bit. Maybe I'll insert a picture or something. But I'm just glad to have 10 nails on my fingers and not, you know, 8. So update on the apartment search. I did find an apartment that I absolutely loved, but it was too expensive. And I know that like people, like property managers, that they need to make their money, but like I don't know how people feel good about charging that amount of money. Like $3,000 for a rental, 1 bedroom, like under 700 square feet. Buy. It was beautiful though. So the apartment search continues. I'm just like in this really weird like phase right now because everything, it's like still too early. Like I can't move. My lease isn't up until July 1st. I can't move until June, and like they don't even have stuff open for June yet. So I just feel like I'm not gonna have an apartment. I told my landlord yesterday that I wasn't renewing my lease, that I was obviously gonna finish out my contract here, and then like I would be leaving, like I wouldn't be renewing. And he's like, let's chat after work. Why? So I made it into the building just a little bit later than I wanted to. It's about 8:23, but I did make good timing. I've got about 22 minutes before my kids come upstairs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read my biblical affirmations. I talked about this in my last vlog, but I'm a person that was never big on affirmations, and I felt like if I needed to speak something over myself, I at least wanted it to be God's truth. So I just made a second copy of the affirmations that I put on my mirror at home that I showed you guys in my last vlog, and then I just need to get some emails done. I don't know what just happened from like me being at home to getting into this building, but there has been this shift in like my spirit. I feel kind of like down a little bit, and I think it's just because my space is a very peaceful space, but when people bring all of their energies and their spirit into the building and they're kind of like, you know, not full of light, I think it's not that it's easy for my spirit, but my spirit can pick up when it's like off, when the atmosphere is off. And so I just feel a little bit down right now, so hopefully that changes. I'm gonna put some music on and just kind of like get into my morning. I also need to pray. I think I'm also just a little bit stressed about my apartment situation, also just like other personal things, and me not being in a place to help when I want to be able to help. And I feel selfish for having to say no because it would cut into what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know why this took such a turn for like a negative, but that's all right. We're still blessed and highly favored. I'm just gonna pray about it really quickly. Just pray because I don't want to go into the day like this. I want to be able to enjoy the day and be positive for my students, and I don't want it to always have to be an act. Like I just sometimes just genuinely want to be happy to be here. So
and then right next to your picture will be the living room area.
I just finished my virtual tour for the day, and I really actually liked this unit, or the 2 units that they showed me, but I like the residency place, the apartment complex. I got to see a couple of units, and she showed me units empty, and she showed me a few that were already like, you know, people were living in them, but they got like, I got to see their decorations, and just like, because if you, I don't know for me personally, but when I see like an empty unit, I'm like, okay, this looks, I guess, okay, it just looks empty. But like when you see furniture in it, it's like, oh, okay, this is like actually nice. And so I found one that I actually really, really like. April is when I should be really like looking because they will hold the unit for 60 days. So like I'm gonna sign a lease for June, even though like my lease is up in I almost said January. My lease is up in July, but since my last month's rent is paid for, it's like might as well, you know, just go ahead and do that. So I feel pretty okay. I feel a lot better about this one than I did the other one. I'm just right now, I have to figure out what my salary is. Like I haven't gotten the official offer letter yet. I'm actually about to email the principal right now to see if there was any movement on that. So we'll see. Cause like once I know that, I know I make the income. I know I have the income since I have 2 streams of income, but like, or I have multiple streams of income. So I know I will meet it, but this is very stressful because like I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck, and realistically I won't be that. But my mind, I don't know why, when it comes to moving, my mind always goes to worst case scenario. But I've always been good with my money, so it's not like I'm going out there living above my means. Like I just like to be prepared. I like to see it. I like to put it on paper. I just like to be, you know, organized. Okay, we're an organized girly. So I'm feeling actually pretty good about that meeting. I was supposed to have a parental meeting, but the parental, she didn't show up, so there's that. I was like, I checked the attendance and the student wasn't even here today. I was like, oh yeah, this meeting's definitely gonna be canceled. But yeah, so I have 2 more classes to teach today. So I have my next class in about 15 minutes. Then they have lunch and I have my last period class, and I'm just like, okay, I'm almost through the week. Tonight I have faith chat and I'm so excited because I love faith chat. I love everybody on that call. I love the people that I've been able to meet on faith chat. I know I talk about faith chat a lot, but like, whew, just love it. And so I'm gonna be preparing for that too. Hold on, I'll be right back. The lady's calling me. I'm back in the house, as you can tell, and let's just have a brief little chat really quick because I just, you know, I talk about my faith on this channel a lot because it is a huge part of my life. And I recently experienced something that I don't know why I thought I wouldn't, but because it didn't happen sooner, I thought that I was gonna be exempt from it. But I finally got, I don't want to say like hate, but people don't really like that I talk about the Lord so much. They think I'm too religious. And honestly, I took that as such a compliment because I feel like I don't do enough for my faith. There's so much more that I can be doing. And I see other people going after it, chasing after the Lord. They're using their platforms and doing really big things, sharing God's word. And I don't feel like I do enough. But somebody said that to me that I was too religious. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, thank you. Even though they obviously did not mean it that way. But I want to share this with you. So trigger warning, because I'm going to talk about my faith really quick. So what people don't talk about on your faith journey is how whatever has had you in a cycle, whatever you have struggled with for years, whatever has gotten you to the point, whatever has made you stray from God, you think that once you're delivered from it, it won't come back, right? Now, sometimes that's the case. Sometimes you are delivered from something and you never deal with that thing again. Me personally, okay, I struggle and I'll do good for months, 6 months, 8 months, a year, great, whatever. I'll do great. Thought I'm over it, and then boom, I'm back at square one. And today was one of those reminders that the reason the Lord doesn't deliver me completely, hasn't completely delivered me from this thing, is because he knows that if he does, I'll have nothing to really rely on him for. I say that, but don't get it mixed up. I need the Lord for everything, but I pray daily about that struggle because it is a struggle for me. And even when, you know, he takes that load from me, he takes the weight of it for me, I still have to show up every day. I'm still tempted. I'm still, you know, whatever. Today was really very much one of those days, okay? Like I felt myself slipping, and I know it's because I haven't been in my word every day like I was supposed to be, okay? I can admit that. It's been, I want to say, I read my Bible last night. Don't get me wrong. I read the word, but I haven't really studied and I haven't really prayed about that specific thing. And the enemy hears the things that I am praying for, praying about, and he knows that I'm close to a breakthrough. So now he's trying to do whatever he can to distract me from the blessing that's coming. But what he doesn't know is that there's no going back, okay? I'm struggling, but it's okay for me to be uncomfortable, okay? Before, I didn't want to sacrifice my comfort for anything. Now it's like, I know that I'm going to go through this, and I know that I'm going to be tested, because also the Lord wants to see if I'm really ready for what I'm praying for. Oof, that's crazy. That was just like, oof, thank you, Lord. Thank you for giving that. He's like, yeah, you're going to have to struggle now because I need to see if you're really cut out for this. Can you handle what you're praying for? I almost felt defeated. I was like, I can't believe I'm going back to this again. Like, I can't believe I'm doing, even though I haven't even done anything, but I just the thought crossed my mind and I was like, oh, absolutely not. It is not worth it. If God is not in it, I don't want it. And there are so many people who will try to stifle the problem to make it seem like they got it together. And maybe people prefer that I just share my hot mess side because like maybe it's relatable. I don't know. But the Lord is cleaning up my mess. And I'm so grateful for that. But today the devil almost got me. He almost got me, y'all. And you know what? I'm just so glad that just uttering the name Jesus, I got in my car after school today and I just said Jesus and I just kept saying Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And every single time I said his name, I felt more and more empowered. My thoughts had calmed, my nerves had calmed down, and I was like back and I was like rooted. Just the power in his name is just so incredible. Okay, but now I'm here. I need to get ready for Faith Chat. So I got into some comfy clothes and I'm getting ready to just go over the scriptures, read through the scriptures for tonight, take any notes down, find an icebreaker. So I'm just going to be here. But I just had to share that with you guys because not the enemy really trying to get me. Like, get me. Oh no, almost got me caught up. I'm going to keep praying because I know that the closer I get to God, the closer I get to my breakthrough. The enemy is like, he's shaking at his boots. My girl, Izzy girl say, he's shaking at his boots. That was just such a moment and I felt this defeat. Nothing even happened yet, but the fact that the thought had crossed my mind, I was like, ooh, I know Rihanna 5 years ago would be so for this right now. No, I know what I want. I know what I'm praying for, and I'm being strong and I'm having faith that the Lord will continue to keep me during this time and that he is moving and working on my behalf. So yeah, I just wanted to be an encouragement because the enemy is going to try and come and get you, okay? I read this thing yesterday and it said, robbers don't break into empty houses. Robbers don't break in and steal from empty houses, okay, babe? We are full of the riches of God, and he knows every beautiful thing that the Lord has planted within us, and he's trying to rob you of it. He's trying to rob us of confidence. He's trying to rob us of faith. He's trying to rob us of joy. And 2023, we're doing a new thing, okay? I'm sacrificing my comfort. I'm gonna thug it out. We're gonna thug it out. Thugging it out for Jesus, okay? Thugging it out for the Lord. Good morning. So it's Friday and I'm feeling really great this morning. Oh, not the guys doing work. Anyway, yeah, good morning. It's Friday. I'm blessed and highly favored. I feel really, really good today. It's 7:50 and as you can see, I'm in line of Starbucks. If you can't already tell, this is the Starbucks building. I'm in this drive-thru a lot, but I decided to, you know, just be a blessing and pick up some Starbucks for my coworkers today. And they don't really know it, so I hope they don't have coffee and or food. Yikes, well now they'll have double. So I'm just picking up some coffee for myself and then also some breakfast and coffee for a few coworkers of mine. That's how we're starting off our Friday. I worked out this morning, did some Grow with Joe, feeling really, really great. I don't really know what the day is going to hold. I don't have to teach really today. My students are taking their iReady growth assessment, so I don't have to actually physically teach. I am going to be getting some grades in. I also am going to be getting some like YouTube stuff done today as well, and I need to kind of prepare before I go home tomorrow, but I just like want to make sure that my house is in order. I also need to get groceries so I can meal prep right when I come back. This lighting, ooh, it looks nice now. I'm not sure if I want to like meal prep or something before I go or not. I haven't decided, but that's the move. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
You too, thank you.
Driving with all these coffees is about to be a hot mess. So what I think I'm gonna do is take them out of the holder they gave me and put them in like the holders in my car. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm at the school now. I don't really remember where I left off, but I need to figure out today what I'm actually gonna be making for the next week. I'm so proud of myself. I meal prepped last week. Like I didn't have to cook it all this week. I meal prepped my breakfast and my dinner, and that was just awesome to me. I want to keep that momentum going, especially because I definitely got on my channel and said that I was going to be doing meal preps every other week, but now I feel like I'm really forcing myself to meal prep weekly and stop playing games. So we're gonna figure it out. Like, but I don't know how I'm gonna carry all this stuff. It's already not looking good. Oof. All right, so I made all my deliveries and it just feels so good to give. I get more enjoyment out of giving gifts than receiving gifts. Oh, my shirt is like kind of see-through, y'all. Okay, that's not gonna work. All right, anyway, so I have to print out sub-lesson plans for the other math teacher because he's not in today. And so he sent it to me and I just wanna go ahead and make sure that I do that before, so I can just put it on his desk and make sure that everything is good to go for the sub that's gonna be in there today. I also have to print out this form. So like I have to get written consent. I sent home a permission slip to the parents of the scholars who want to be featured on the YouTube channel, you know, having pictures taken of them in general for the classroom, things like that. And so I need to print out more permission slips because there is this one student who has been hounding me literally for like 2 weeks to get him a permission slip. And I'm like, okay. And I just like keep forgetting to do it. So I'm going to do it now so that when he comes in, he could just grab it from off my desk and leave me alone, because he's literally been harassing me when I tell you, like, all right, so that's printed. My little mini me is with me today. Say hi. Oh, and here's my other one. Hi. How are you?
Good.
I'm good. You gonna be good today?
Yeah.
Do you promise? Pinky promise, so that people see it. Now, if he's bad, I'm gonna whoop his tail. Your breakfast today? You want breakfast? No?
I don't eat breakfast.
No, you eat candy for breakfast.
No.
Be chomping down on them Snickers. Snickers. My mom gave me this. Ah! Uh-huh, yeah. Yeah, I've never seen kids that just eat candy for breakfast. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Are you gonna eat your breakfast? So go ahead and eat it because breakfast time almost over. And you need to go to your homeroom and tell your teacher that you're here. I need consent from your parent. If you want to be on the vlog, you take a permission slip. Huh?
What is that?
I'm vlogging for my YouTube channel.
You got a YouTube channel?
Nope, I don't. Never mind.
You got you.
Nope.
Yo.
Nope. I don't have a YouTube channel, right, Darian? Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't exist. Right, who is she? No, what's YouTube? What is YouTube? Yeah, I don't have one. You brought me some snacks? You brought your friend some snacks though? Be rude. You brought me some snacks?
I got a Leo, a muffin, and a pop cake. Which one you want?
Pretty girl, can you
Hi.
help me, please?
Hi. Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Hi, fashion girl.
Hey, Dr.
But you be calling me Pookie?
Hey, Pookie.
Come here. She ain't like that. The other girl gave me a hug.
Me and me only.
Hi, Kira. How are you?
How my Dr. girl?
How you doing?
Good, what you?
Good. You look cute. I like that jacket. She is cute. Oh, the whole fit is cute. Okay. She's showing out on us today.
How you feel about today?
I feel good. I feel good about today. How you feel about today?
Good.
I'm really proud of you. You've been doing your thing in math class. You've been getting your work done. You just been doing it. That's growth. We love to see a flourishing queen. We do. Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Now all y'all just be weird.
Yeah, too toxic.
You are not toxic. We don't claim that.
I'm not toxic.
We rebuke that in the name of
You
Jesus.
reviewed it. I don't claim that. I'm not toxic.
Okay, bye, YouTube.
Okay, bye, baby. Have a good day. Make good choices. How are you? Are you good? You can go say hi. Oh, here's the other one.
How are you?
Where are you supposed to be?
MIC.
Okay, so get there.
I don't think I should. I don't look good in the camera.
You look good all the time. Crazy. They all want to say hello to you today. Come on in. Say hi.
Hi. This is my favorite teacher, Deutsch.
What is this? Is chaos. Utter chaos. They don't usually come back here.
She'll try
Just
and
chill
help us
out.
out.
He brought me my favorite chips. Let me show you.
I
He's
got-
like, Miss, come to my locker with me. And I was like, okay, cool. And then he's like, I got these for you. He know I love red Takis. Where are my snacks? You don't love
even
me.
hold you. I ain't even getting none either. I ain't even give myself some snacks.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
But hey guys.
There's my shady girl. Ew. The weirdo.
But yeah, I'm gonna get her some snacks Monday if I even get myself some snacks.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just nice.
Yeah. This the good side. This the bad side.
I understand that. Bye.
You don't let me shoot happy.
I do love you. I just want you to get your work done. Yeah? You promise you'll do it?
Yeah.
Y'all saw it here.
Who doesn't do it on my side?
I don't have paper towels. You're dripping water on me. Ew.
I have nothing to say. That's what I'm doing.
I'm crying. Okay, hey. Bye. Bye. Oh, here, take these. You got my Starbucks napkins. They're my honey grow napkins. It's not what's ghetto is you walking around with your hands wet and then having the audacity to touch me. You want to lose your life? You just want to lose your life, huh? And then shoot, what else you gonna do?
Please let me be in your vlog. Like, I know they love me.
You were in the vlog last time too. Now go do your work.
I was like 2 vlogs. Now I'm going to the third.
So just let me tell you how uneventful my night has been. I don't remember, so forgive me. I don't remember where I left off after I went to go pick up my package, but I heated up my meal prep. I ended up just eating the meal preps, and I feel better because 1, it was healthy, and 2, I got rid of all of my meal preps this week. Thank you, Jesus. And then I filmed my intro to my meal prep. I completely edited it, made sure that I updated all of my recipes, and it's ready to go live tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, which is perfect, so I don't have to do anything for it. Then I took a nap. Yeah, I took like a 45-minute nap, which was so necessary because I really do wake up early. And then I started editing. I partially edited a Sunday vlog that's gonna go live in probably 2 weeks. I just had to kind of get ahead because, like, if you don't know, the way you have to like space out content, especially if you're dealing with brands and things like that, like you've got to make sure that you meet those deadlines. And I'm someone that likes to be proactive. I will stress. Okay, I will really stress myself out if I don't get it done like in a timely manner. I don't like to be late and I don't want to ask for an extension. So if I can get it done, I'll just do it. So I edited half of that vlog already, which is really, really great. Even got the integration done. But realistically, this is what my night is going to be like. I just wanted to come on here though and just share something. This is a faith chat. So this is a little warning. If you don't want to hear this part, even though you should want to, but I'm not gonna force you, okay? My views aren't everybody's views, my beliefs aren't everybody's beliefs, but this is a faith chat warning. I'm just gonna chat with you guys really quick because I wanted to share this with you. So I've been studying the book of Ephesians, right? And yesterday during faith chat, we also talked about Ephesians chapter 4, and we were talking about the last portion of the chapter. So it's like verses 17 to 32. And it's talking about like the Christian walk and like what that looks like, right? And I remember when I first was studying this chapter, I was immediately stopped at verse 23. Let me just open the Bible and read it to you. Also, I read from the Amplified version of the Bible. I really wish that I was a King James translation reader, but Adrienne said it best last night. She said, if I'm feeling saved enough, I'll read the King James version. And I felt that, okay? Thank you for sharing that, Adrienne, because I'm going to use it all the time. I really wanted to share it because I have been chewing on this for like days. Like I barely got through the entire portion of the chapter for faith chat because it was just like me sitting on this one thing. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 19 completely lied. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 23, but I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna read 21 to 24. It reads, if in fact you've really heard from him and have been taught by him, just as truth is in Jesus, revealed in his life and personified in him, that regarding your previous way of life, you put off your old self, completely discard your former nature, which is being corrupted through deceitful desires, and be continually renewed in the spirit of your mind, having a fresh, untarnished mental and spiritual attitude. This is the part that got me. And be continually renewed in the spirit of your mind, having a fresh, untarnished mental and spiritual attitude, and put on the new self in the righteousness and holiness of the truth, living in a way that expresses to God your gratitude for your salvation. Okay, it's that part right there when it talks about being continually renewed. Continually. I've learned that words that are used in the Bible are very specifically placed. Like there were no mistakes. And it was actually, the word continually was in italics, right? So it's so funny because I could not get over this because there was just like this part of me where I hate to use the word backsliders. I feel like it's kind of insensitive. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's not, but we already know my background. I grew up in the church. I was born and raised in the church. Like I was there every Sunday, involved in every ministry, all that stuff. But when I started to seek God for myself in my adult years, right? I couldn't understand why, like on Sundays, I just felt this, like I was so on fire for God. And then I would like go a few days and I was drained, but I wasn't opening my Bible. I wasn't reading. I wasn't praying. I wasn't worshiping. I wasn't doing any of those things. It was like every Sunday I got my fix of Jesus, and then like it maybe lasted a day. And then I was like, life was just kind of lifing. Not my camera shaking. Anyway, so I was like, being continually renewed. What does it mean to be continually renewed? And it's like, you have to really seek God every day. It's not enough. And so I came across this TikTok. Once my fast was over, I was finally able to go on TikTok. And it was just so fitting because there was this TikToker who got up there and he was talking about basically the same thing about how to be continually renewed. And he posed the question like, let's say you have a cell phone, which we all have a cell phone. Okay, I know I do. And you only charge your phone on Sundays, and you tell someone that you only have to to charge your phone on Sundays and it gets you through the entire week, and that your battery would last that full 7 days without having to be recharged. And people will be looking at you like you're crazy. And I was like, no. I knew immediately when he was talking about this, I was like, this is literally how we are with God. We get charged up when we go to church, right? And we're so on fire for God. We are so in the spirit. He speaks revelation to us, and then we leave and we don't plug our phone back in. We don't get charged back up again. And we're wondering why we can barely make it through the week. And so basically he was talking about how if you don't charge your phone, you don't connect it to the source, your battery is going to run out. And that's the same thing with our relationship with God. If plugged into his word, we're not worshiping, we're not praying, we're not meditating, like we're not going to have enough stamina to get through the week. Because let me just tell you something, the arrows don't just stop shooting on Sunday. Like you leave Sunday and like the weapons formed against you, they're not prospering, but they're definitely formed. And they're definitely like life just be really lifing you, okay? Or at least that's for me. Life be lifing a lot. Life 10, Rihanna -20. I even wanted to take it like a little bit further, and I was like, think about when we charge our phone, right? Okay, just humor me here, because this is just how my mind thinks. Your phone doesn't just get charged when you're at home. You could be tapping into God at work, in your car, in the shower. Literally be intentional and just make time. It doesn't have to look like this whole elaborate thing. Talk to him, listen to him, speak scripture over you, read the word, listen to praise and worship music. The beautiful thing about having a relationship with Christ and being a child of God is that we have the honor and privilege to speak to him. And I don't know about you guys, but one thing that I seek is just someone to listen to me. Like that's all I want, just somebody to listen to me. And like he wants to listen to me. So I don't understand why sometimes it's so hard for me to open my mouth and say something when I really want to be heard. And then I took it a little bit further and I was like, notice how you can still use your phone when it's charging, right? So I took that, when that was placed in my spirit, I was like, okay, I always count myself out. I always like disqualify myself. I feel like I am not perfect enough. I'm not pure enough to be used by God. And he's like, no, just as you are learning through it and you're leaning into me and tapping into me, I can still use you. Even when your battery is low, as long as you're tapping into me, I can still use you and I will use you. And I was like, okay, Lord. And then, okay, it was just like revelation after revelation after revelation. But then I was thinking about how sometimes we don't even have the primary source, but we are connected to people who use the same charger. This made me really think, because sometimes you don't always have the Bible, sometimes you don't always have your physical phone to pull up your Bible app, sometimes you don't have access to music, you're not in a setting where you can listen to the music, or you know what I mean, like you might just not have the downtime. But God is very intentional. When you are seeking him, he will provide that faith-based community. And so we might not have access to the physical materials, but we definitely are connected to people who utilize the same charger, who serve the same God. Okay? Yeshua, Jesus Christ. For anybody that was wondering, yes, I belong to Jesus Christ. I believe in Jesus Christ. I serve Jesus Christ, because I get that question a lot. Yahweh, El Shaddai, Jehovah Jireh, whatever you want to call him, that's his name. That's my father, okay? So I was thinking about that, like, yeah, we are connected to people who use the same charger, but there's also a responsibility that's placed on us, because we could be that person that also uses the same charger, but we need to make sure that we are charged up so that we are able to help our brothers and sisters who are lacking in that department. And I was just sitting over here like, wow, I know that the walk sometimes is hard. Like sometimes it's really difficult, but then there's times where I'm just so in awe of the responsibility that we have. Like sometimes it can seem a little scary, but more often than not, I'm excited. Like I'm excited to be a part of something greater. I'm so glad to be a part of the kingdom of God. Like it's just so amazing how God can do all of these things through each and every one of us. I always want to be a part of something. I'm usually like very to myself. I can hang out with people. I can, do all those things. I can be very social, but like I usually 9 times out of 10, once I'm outside of work, I'm by myself and I'm okay with that. But there's just sometimes like it's nice to be a part of something greater, one body, one spirit. And I need to do my part. I need to pull my weight. It's kind of like a group project. Like the Lord specifically placed gifts within me. And something that really kind of set me back a while ago was I wanted to be this person. Like I wanted to be like the next Sarah Jakes Roberts. Not really, but like, why does like the Bible just just come so easy to them, and how are they able to just, you know, speak so eloquently when they pray and when they minister and all these things. And I was really trying to get stronger in my prayer. And yes, I'm definitely getting stronger in my prayer, but God really had to remind me that He gave all of us specific gifts. I was struggling a little bit with being able to quote scripture and, you know, sounding so eloquent when I prayed. I just feel like I never sounded holy enough. Like I just felt like it was just so conversational. But the Lord was like, I gave you those gifts too. Just because you're not strong in those areas doesn't mean that it's not valuable. But also, I shouldn't focus on the lesser strengths, but I should really focus and hone in on my actual strengths and on the actual gifts that He placed me in. He's given me multiple gifts, but when you start to focus on the gifts that you didn't get, or where you want to look kind of like someone else's, like when you compare, that's when like He's like, Rihanna, no. He really had to come in and just like humble me really quick. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you because I've just been like on it. Like I've just been writing, like I have like note after note after note. That was just like the little synopsis. There was like so many layers to this, so many freaking layers. But I just wanted to share that little faith chat with you because I was just like, oh my gosh, God is just so good. God is just so good. And just the way the Bible is written and the way that every word in there was written with such intention. Yeah, that's really it. I haven't packed a single thing for this weekend, and I'm probably not going to. I'm just going to do it tomorrow morning when I wake up. So I'm going to end the vlog off here because I think this one might be long. If it's not, great. If it is, great. Thank you guys so much for sticking around for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Also be sure to turn on your post notifications. That way you can be notified every time your girl drops a new video. And until next time, babes, I'll see you in my next.